So I was debating doing a TikTok collective message on this. I just posted this on my Instagram and I felt called to share it with the TikTok collective because it was so beautiful. I felt called to my herbal astrology deck, which I haven't used very often, but the signs, the synchronicities, the cards are absolutely beautiful. This collective, you are in the process of a really, really big spiritual ascension, and you guys are getting a lot of downloads. The Akashic Records was coming to mind so heavily, past life connections, Egypt's coming up. You guys are getting ancient memory, ancient knowledge. These two cards came out together, the Wisdom and what is this one? The Ancient Memory, the Elder and the Rosemary. And this tree of life, this collective, your spirit team is asking you to step both into the light and into the dark and to have an inner acceptance for that. I feel like this collective, this message kept coming through as I was channeling for my Instagram collective, but you guys are different because you are supposed to live a different life. Not because you're weird, not because you're doing anything wrong. You're just not supposed to be doing what other people are doing, okay? And the more that you learn to accept this, the sensuality with the mandrake as well, the more that you step into your spirituality, the more that you step into your higher self, you're really learning again that it's not lonely and it's not wrong, but it actually feels so right. And people might call you woohoo, people might call you crazy, people might look at you and, oh, you believe in crystals, you burn incense. Let them think what they want to think, because at the end of the day, you deserve peace. You deserve to feel self-acceptance. You deserve to feel joy. And that was literally one of the cards that came out with the hibiscus. And I love the hummingbird. You guys are hummingbirds. You guys are supposed to be always moving, always evolving. You guys, you don't really get caught. And again, you guys may have been looking at all of these transitions and transformations and changes that have happened in your life. It was all part of this process. And again, transformation and rebirth being these two cards coming out together, I cannot emphasize enough how big of a rebirth this is. And so giving yourself grace and patience during this time is so important. Because again, this card being the first card that came out in the spread is along with the rosemary, there is a lot of information that's coming in. There's a lot to process, there's a lot to digest, but the core of it remains the same, where you are learning to accept yourself and you are going through this rebirth. You're supposed to be witchy, you're supposed to be woohoo, you're supposed to believe in these things, and it just makes you feel whole. It makes you feel complete. So don't look at what other people are doing or what other people have to say towards you and your spirituality and your belief system, and allow yourself to, again, they may not have access to this like you do. Their past lives weren't the same as yours were. Their experiences aren't the same. So they're not going to have the same life. Don't be looking at anybody else's life, anybody else's choices, anybody else's beliefs but your own, okay? Because there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of noise happening right now in society, and I'm not saying ignore that, but it's important to remain grounded in self. We're not supposed to get distracted from our mission, from our beliefs. We're supposed to be accepting it at this time. 3:33 when I look down, keeping it short and sweet. I love you guys. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, you guys definitely should. That's all I have.